Over the years, I've built a lot of websites using WordPress, and consequently, I've had a lot of comments on the various sites that I've built. Most of them are spam comments, and as you can see, this one here, although these menus are in Spanish, this is a Spanish website, but as you can see here, the comments, there's over 5,000 comments that need moderating. And with that sort of spam level, a lot of people would just be tempted to turn comments off, but even turning comments off isn't going to stop the spam, because spammers have ways around that, even if you haven't got comments enabled on your blog. Anyway, this one hasn't been moderated for a couple of years, I don't think. This site is an old site that was worked on a long time ago and hasn't really had anything done to it. So normally the levels of the comments that I have are 50 to a couple of hundred comments. So this is actually an extreme case, and I'll show you how to deal with these extreme cases as well. But the first thing I wanted to show you was that when you go to moderate comments, by default there is 20 items in the list, and what I like to do when I'm moderating comments is I click on the author at the top. First off, I go to pending, so these are the ones that haven't been approved. Then I'll click on the box next to where it says author, and then you see they're all ticked. And then I'll just scan down the page just to see if there's anything that is valid. Okay, if I find something that's valid, I'll just uncheck it. And then at the bottom, I will say move to trash. Again, I'm sorry about the Spanish, but the only website I had with this much spam was a Spanish one. Okay, and now those have all been moved to trash. As you can see though up here, I've got 263 pages of comments that I'm going to need to go through, 20 comments at a time. Now, obviously with 5,000 plus comments, I'm not going to go through 263 pages. I'm not going to go through and scan them manually. In fact, what I will do is I will delete them all in one go, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. But if you had, say, 100 or 200 comments, then you don't really want to do 20 comments at a time, because for 100 comments, you're going to have to go through 5 pages of these comments to moderate. So what you can do, the screen options up at the top, you can bring that down and you can say, I want X number of comments per page, and I'm going to change that to 100. And then as soon as I've done that, you'll see that my comment list waiting for moderation now is a list of 100, and that makes it much quicker just to scan down. Again, click on the button at the top to select them all, and then just scan down, see if there's anything that is valid. And quite often you see patterns. If you look at all these spam comments, they all look pretty much similar, and occasionally one will catch your eye that isn't similar, and then you just need to go and have a look and see whether it's real or not. And in this case, on this particular site, these are all going to be spam comments. But anyway, what I can then do is move 100 to the to the trash can all in one go. And as you can see from up here now, I've only got 52 more pages to go through. However, I'm not going to go through them. I'm going to just delete all pending comments so I can start from scratch. And I can do that by going and installing a new plugin. And the plugin that I want to use is called Delete Comments by Status. And this is the one here by Shah Alam. I'm going to install. And this will allow me to delete just the pending comments and leave any approved comments as they are. Once activated, you'll find the settings under the settings menu on the left. Here we are, delete comments. And then I can say I want to just delete the pending. I can also delete the spam and the trash while I'm at it. And I'll leave the approved comments where they are. Click the submit button, and you're asked to confirm that you actually do want to delete them. I do, so click the confirm delete button. And it now says comments have been deleted. We've still got the comments listed here under comments, but that's because the page hasn't refreshed. If we go over to the comments section, you can see no pending and nothing in the spam or the trash can. So that's how I handle comments on a large scale.